Alright, I am back. First of all, I want to make sure everything's working correctly because I'm having some stream difficulties. We're popping up two different videos appearing of the stream, so I'm trying to fix that. Okay, so I see myself on the screen, so hopefully that's working right. Alright. Get some value. Okay. So, I am back after quite a bit of farming. I'm hoping today to actually get through Lemuria. Anyway, first off, I guess first order of business, turn in this quest for the storm weaving badges that I was doing.
Crackling work as always, wizard. Now, let's see what else we can do.
So yeah, it's just that. I need to retrain these. I don't have drowned amplify. Let's see. Oh wait, does that require? There we go. So, with the new tier of storm weaving, we now get drowned amplify, which gives 30% outgoing storm and death damage aura for you. So that's always nice. Anyway, what I did while I was gone is that I got most of the Atavist set. However, I'm missing one piece from Celestia. It's like the only thing that I'm missing. So I guess I can kind of go over it while I'm here. The Atavist Death Athame, I was saying, these are pretty comparable to the Dragonspire ones. Though I actually think deaths in particular are a bit better. The Athame, though, is a toss-up because of one specific reason. But yeah, 12% power pip chance, 9 damage on this Athame for death, which is insanely good. Let's see. It gives a tier, 2 circles, and a square jewel over a triangle jewel, which usually triangles are the best for Athames at this point in the game. So that's kind of a rough sell for that. The damage is definitely good on it. The amulet, the amulet I might have already gone over, but yeah, this comes with a circle and a triangle slot, which kind of replaces the Athame. However, having 2 triangle slots for amulets and Athame is really good early game. The cards that it gives 25% amplify, which is really nice, especially for only at level 60. And then an empowerment, which is just kind of nice to have, not the biggest strategic value there for some things. The Atavistic Deathband, also pretty similar to Dragonspire ones, though I think a bit better. I mean, hell, this is comparable to Dragoons at this level. I would say the only other one would be, I guess, the Darkmoor Ring at 12 damage. Let's see, this is pretty standard for rings with tier, a circle, and a square, so that's unchanged. 16% power pip chance, kind of nice. The deck, which I have, is just 20%, well, 20 Arch Mastery and a circle slot, which is really rare. Not as good early game, because you don't have the extra starting pip, so like past level 100, it's not going to be nearly as good. And I have most of it set up here. We want to look at these. These are going to be pretty comparable. I would say there's a bit of a difference between the Dragonspire ones and the Atavist ones. But yeah, these 17 damage, and these come with pins. This thing, I would say the hat comes with a Death Blade. I guess I can't actually look at the cards from here. But yeah, an extra Death Blade, which I think is 40%. The robe, which comes with a Death Trap, I suppose. Robe isn't nearly as good, though 18 damage isn't terrible. No power pip on this one, but it does give accuracy, which is, I think, basically exactly like Dragonspire ones. Whereas this one comes with power pip chance, but no accuracy. And then the boots are generally like your best bet. In some cases, though. I have noticed that these spell cards are kind of shifted around a bit. So like this one gives a, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically an accuracy aura for the boots. However, I know on the fire, that gives a fire blade on the boots, so I guess it kind of shifts around the item card depending on which school you are. But generally, yeah, the boots are basically the best, outclassing Waterworks in terms of damage, and pretty equivalent, if not a bit lower, in defense. Plus, you've got all these sword and shield pins if you really want to do dual school. The part that I'm missing is the biggest piece, the wand, which is extremely similar to the Dragonspire wands. However, it gives crit and crit block, which is really needed at that level. And for death, it gives a moon blade, which is a moon blade and a moon shield, I'm pretty sure, plus the standard wand hits. Which moon blade gives death, ice, and myth blade, and the same thing for the shields, but 50%. So yeah, it's just generally like really good, and I have been trying to get that for forever. Then I would have had the full set. Let's see. I gotta clear my throat. Hold up. Okay. Anyway, what else I had done is, as you saw me picking up cards, I went and re-scrambled all of my training points again and went and bought the things that I absolutely need. So, ice, I went through grabbing just the stuff that I needed, or I did already have spell elements in. I don't remember if we had Jin's Vexation, but we probably did. Things that I picked up were the Shadow Pimp spells. So, if you look at ice in particular, what have we got? Freeze Ray is generally just an AoE ice spell. It just does a bunch of damage. However, I wanted to go with PvP path for all of the off-school things, because that's basically what I'm going to be using it for any utility in hard mode stuff. But yeah, 505 damage, and then select target as well. And then puts 2 -30 weaknesses on the opponent, which is kind of nice. That also reminds me of something else coming up. Shatterhorn is another thing that puts -35 weaknesses, however it's a single target. They're also universal, so let's keep that in mind. Because if it's chromatic, it can change. If it's a chromatic weakness, it can change slightly. I did end up tearing up Colossus at some point from all the farming. So yeah, this is just Gambit 3 weaknesses for 55 ice traps. Oh my goodness. Climaclysm is a selected target hit and shield. So it gives you 2 -70 shields, which are pretty big, honestly. Snowball Barrage has been changed from an X-Pip spell, which, holy hell, this is better than Tempest by a lot as well. But yeah, 510, it's changed to a 6-pip, 510 damage for 2 + 40 universal traps. So this can be an interesting setup move if you want to set up buffs but have to break a shield or something. Maybe if you're working in a team, I could see it being used. Frost Giant is nothing new. I did end up maxing Snow Angel as well as Skeletal Dragon. So now these are maxed out that I'll be able to show off. Let's see. Scion of Ice I already had before, and now yeah, just the Spellman path. In terms of storm spells, Sound of Musicology. It's a AoE, well, selected target, I should say. Deals 600 storm damage and 240% chromatic blades. It's very similar to Catch of the Day. However, this is 5 pips in a Shad versus 3 in a Storm Pip, as well as being 5% lower. I mean, you can stack them, I suppose. Although, since they're chromatic, I guess I could do Sound of Musicology into a Catch of the Day, and it would still work out in that case. Let's see. Dark and Stormy, that's a hit and heal, basically indistinguishable from its base other than just lowered values for the PvP versus PvE version. So yeah, let's see, what else? Where is it? Salka doesn't have a PvP version, but it's just a hit and a random Storm Blade. I'm missing one. I feel like I'm missing one. I know I'm not. But then I did get Scion of Storms, which the base version is extremely good. 1,400 storm damage, or 2,800 if the opponent has no blades. And then the PvP version goes down to 9 pips. It's 1,100, and Gambit's 4 blades for 1,890 damage instead. So in general, just really good. In terms of death spells, let's see. I don't think much has changed. I did put Reader things into it, so now we've got an 8-pip version of Grim Reader that does a ton of damage. Monster Mash, I'm pretty sure we had before the update. Same with Dream Golem. Big one is Headless Horseman. The Halloween event is going on right now, so I was actually able to get 75 Spellements in order to tier up Headless Horseman. So now we have it. It does a bit less damage, but it puts 2 -35 chromatic weaknesses on the opponent. So it's pretty fun. Kisma's Curse, I'm pretty sure we already had. Call of Cthulhu I've shown off. And I think that's it. I'll definitely have to rearrange my hand for all of this. Anyways, let's actually get into this. I do want to try to do Power Draconian again, however, I'm not going to make the same mistake as before. We're definitely going to need like 3 or 4 people to do this, not 2. What also helps if the person is actually doing their job. Let's see, we'll do... That sounds about right. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back into it. I'll have to rearrange my hand again, right. This is gonna be a second. But yeah, I've been pretty busy just maxing out Spellements. Let's see, do that, do that. Also reminds me I need to get the right wand on. Yeah, okay. I have to remember what the first fight is, actually, now that I think about it.
Look out, Duty again.
Yeah, we've been through these guys before. Let's see, actually, was there any major changes to my spell deck? I don't think so. Alright. I did end up getting rid of Virulence. Only because of, well, I couldn't get all the spells that I wanted, plus some of the really important ones for PvP, if I didn't sacrifice a couple spells. So, I figured getting item card virulences for what we have right now, and for Lemuria stuff. So I'm like, I probably don't need that. And basically any time that I would be auraing later on is basically gonna be a frenzy or something else. Let's see. That. I have to get used to my damage again. What'll probably happen is we don't have a lot of Lemuria left to do. So my idea is that this might become a farming stream because the jump from Novus to Lemuria is gigantic. So it's kind of a, you really need to get at least some Merciless gear before going into Novus. So I may be doing that for a bit. Also, there's a couple of bosses that are pretty easy to get to. In fact, like a couple of things that a lot of people still farm. Ideally, if we get a team up for Power Recovery, great. Yeah, if we just get a team for that, as long as people easier to do.
Cheese it, people! They's on to us!
Again. Oh, crime fighter.
That's right, Bumbles, you are coming too. Our boss is going to want to talk to you about your boss. Yeah, that's what you always say. Get going.
What about me? You're gonna need my help to take out the Golden Lion.
That ain't what the boss said. Now move it, Bumbles. Looks like we gotta buy you some time.
Oh boy. Oh, they get faster arc mastery than me. I'm gonna do that, but I'm about to get a shadow pin, so I don't think it really matters. Never mind, you're gonna stun. Still gonna need that buff, though. So I guess if this is aggressive ice type, then I don't have to worry about them shielding or anything. I hope. Okay. So yeah, the Merciless Gear is going to be a huge help with how much Pierce that stuff is. Although this probably doesn't mean I have to start hunting Pierce Jewels now. As well as Socket Wrenches. Well, actually, no. Legendary Socket Wrenches aren't hard to come by, now that I think about it. Stun shield. Also, where are my crits? I know I don't really need them, but still.
Boss, hurry up! There's a wizard coming your way!
Ah, Tracy's little sidekick. Thought you guys were so clever locking me up. Good thing Tracy's too busy to even notice us melting that wall, huh? You boys get Bumbles back to the base. Make him spill the lion's location. I've got some anger issues to work out.
Okay, so that. This, and that. So that should be fine. I may want to bring in extra virulence because I know this guy does have impede. So better to get that out of the way. I guess we'll see. Sugar Rush I'm not too worried about because that just inhibits him. So yeah, this is what I was hoping to happen. Oh shoot. Okay. I may have to throw a that. Because I can't target the... No, I don't know how close I am to power. Okay, then. survive another turn. Especially if they're both waiting. Okay, that's really bad. Because now he can Spiny Sword and probably die. Okay, well, that's what I get for not healing. And also not pulling the right cards. It's going great so far. Yeah, I died to a strong breeze. Okay. Blocks. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I mean, does he just hit me this turn and I die? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why just everything in Lemuria does so much damage. But hopefully now... That's just a minion now. Let's hope we can actually get a, Where's it? Grim Reader out, maybe. Grim Reader or Scion of Death, whichever one I need the most. Yep, that's why we have auras. Actually, I hope this aura works. Okay, thank goodness. I wonder, is it because I have the Stegosaurus, so I'm losing a lot of resist? I got a couple. He has no pips, actually. I'm not worried. So yeah, even if he Lamasus, I'm really not worried. So we're gonna do a full power Grim Reader. Why not? Wow, that went so much better. Yeah.
Hey, you're not bad. What's Tracy paying you? I'll double it.
Hurry, we must follow the others outside.
What's going on here, though? Okay, fine.
No sign of the gangsters or Bumbles. If only we had a way to track them. It is a shame we don't occupy forms with heightened senses of some kind. I wonder if I can't manifest. Oh, that creature by your side can sniff them out? Very well, let's try that then.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, jeez. That is bright. Can I get reagents in this form? No.
Here, this eatery. This is where Bumbles must be kept, but it is locked. Perhaps the gangsters attired like Pips Moolis have access.
I guess we're just fighting more Moo crew then. Let us get back set up for mob fights. Get rid of that. There we go. Balances myth. I know the myth stun balances. I don't think are. Well, I guess they can. It's Obsidian Colossus actually. Let's see. 1.58 multiplier. He's just
Hey, where'd my key go?
the heck are you?
You want this key? You can't have it. Who am I? I am that which prances in the night. I am that which sniffs out fear. I am the Shadow. I am the clandestine protector of these streets. You are the bully picking fights with everyone on them. What I don't know is why. You seek the secrets of the Old One, but these poor, desperate wretches don't have them. The Golden Lion might, though. Yes, I could see that. And if you find him, you'll leave us to our business? Very well, I will help you. This key will take us to Bumbles. But we do things my way. Come along.
I mean, I don't know who you are, but
Well, well, well. Looky what we got here.
Ernest Bovine.
Wait, huh? That's my name. Nobody says my name without my permission. Prepare to get trampled.
No, we are not doing that. Why do you even want to, Ernest? Is it because of that time your bike was stolen?
I mean, I made it myself out of scrap I found. Never did catch the thief. But I sees his face in the eyes of every intruder. What am I doing? What have I become? I wasted years of my life on this anger. I'm gonna go make a new bike.
The Shadow knows the evil in the hearts of men, and how to help them process it and move past it, to find their best selves.
well, I mean, that's one less mob fight we have to go through, so I'll take it. Are we gonna keep this up?
Well, Prim Reaper and Pips Moolis' guys working together. You're all that desperate to get out from under the Golden Lion?
Not desperate, no. But in this crazy world of ours, you see an opportunity, you gotta take it. They don't come round often.
And that's why you've turned to extortion, theft, and bullying, is it, Humphrey Bogart? No choice.
Yeah, I mean, did I want this? No. Wanted to be an interior decorator, yeah? Got an eye for the feng shui, I do. But ain't no schools here. Sometimes, though, I rearrange my apartment just for the feel. Got a piece of glass I use as a table to glisten with the sun. Most beautiful blamed thing I ever seen. You know who would have loved it? Ma. But, you go ahead. I gotta go collect my thoughts.
So yeah, we're just walking through this. We got the shadow on our side.
So, you got past my guards, huh? Too bad for you. Now you face death.
You're still trying to earn the respect of your father.
I mean, he was just so hard to please. Always criticizing my clothes.
Simple lesson, wizard. Villains have origins. Origins have causes. Causes can be affected. With empathy. Come on, Bumbles. The Shadow would know what you know.
I mean, I much prefer that over like a double boss fight or something. So yeah, so much easier.
You look disappointed. What were you expecting? A lot of pyrotechnic daring do? What would that solve? It doesn't fix the desperation that made them what they are. We're not dealing with monsters here, wizard.
And yet they chose their path. They elected to be harmful. They weren't mind-controlled into it.
People are responsible for the choices they make and the resulting consequences. But you can't dismiss the environment that creates those choices. Just look at this place. Everyone here is scared, cold, hungry. Perhaps you need to see that for yourself. Try helping them, not fighting them. Gather Fucifer to keep them warm, and wildland cherries to keep them fed. Then maybe I can trust you to help with the Golden Lion.
Gotta go all the way back to the Wildlands? Okay, hold on. Alrighty, I see we still have a spaceship crash landed into a building. Now that I think about it, no, it's just the power of Draconian. It's gonna be fun. The heck is that kind of noise for these things? Also have to keep my eyes out for artifacts. Alright. Ideally, we fight the balance guys. Yeah? Okay. Darn. I was hoping you could use the other aura. Didn't know. I just don't weakness me. Actually, I don't remember if these guys have weaknesses, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I gotta be careful with this one. Alright then. I was kind of expecting to get the boost that was directly behind him, but I'll take it. They only seem to have the elemental version of that one.
I suppose we must distribute these things to the people of Heap. Strange that this shadow is so eager to aid them, but fight their master.
It's not good. We'll fight again. Really hoping that someone joins. Because we need 2 people. Alright, gangsters.
I ain't doing nothing. Oh, this is for me? Why? Is it poison? You working for Dr. Poisson, lousy fishman? If you say so. Look, thanks. Boss ain't exactly been taking care of us since she got locked up. This really takes the edge off.
Yeah, I can imagine. That was a lot quieter. They changed the...
Hey, you the one what made the boss run off blubbering? Good. Guy's a real hard case. But I got mouths to feed, you know? And each mouth has 4 stomachs to go with it. So, thanks for this.
Oh, hopefully this generosity doesn't come back to bite us.
Hey, I think we fought in the jail. You ain't here to do it again, are you? Once was enough for me. But work's work. Let's. Blankets and fruit, huh? You're a weird one. Most guys here would just whip a bloodbath at me, but alright.
And so the stranger sees the truth of Heath. Behind the monster's masks are people just trying to survive.
Is she narrating? That's weird. Boss hates narrators. Calls them vestigial and a visual medium. Me? I ain't so myopic.
Oh boy, hold on. Okay.
At last, the Shadow may have an ally in her campaign. Not of crime fighting, but of crime rehabilitation.
Yeah, generally, you're not supposed to maniacally laugh after
Oh,
that.
sorry. I got caught up. Enjoy my work, you see. And it is satisfying helping people realize they can be better than the world tells them to be.
It is strange. These are villains, yes? Like Moth Amon. But they have the same goals as villagers in Night Forest. The same fears as Ursai. They are being compelled, yes? Like the water moles. This golden lion exploits their hardship for his own profit. He is to blame.
You're learning, wizard. I left Bumbles with my, associate, Tessa Trueheart. Go to her lab and we will find where his boss lurks.
Hey, level up. I only broke 9,000 HP with this gear. Obviously, once we hit Merciless, it's probably going to skyrocket it again. want to say deaths can reach like 12,000, I think.
Good, you're here. Huh? The Shadow? I'm not the Shadow. Why, the idea is laughable. Oh, dang. Oh, so much for secret identities then.
Yeah.
You may have noticed he isn't easy to talk to. I asked Tracy once how he did it. He just said, there's no time for explanations, we're dinner. He expends so much energy and nothing changes. I prefer a more internal approach. That's why I made this mind talisman from a crazy eye. It's how the Shadow knows so much about people's thoughts and pains and griefs. Most of the time. Some minds are too chaotic to read. Like poor Bumbles here. But I can project someone into his mind to break through that static and find the Golden Lion. You ready?
This doesn't sound like the best idea, but, guess what choice do we have? Oh boy. Welcome to Nightmare.
So this is what a mind looks like. A very clouded mind at that. Those swarms are obscuring Bumble's thoughts. They don't seem to like me much, do they? I think I'm giving Bumbles a headache. I haven't done that in a while. Not since we found the harmonic gates. Apologies, Wizard. I think I've only made the task of clearing this static more difficult.
I can imagine things within your mind wouldn't be too happy about all this. Alright, let's see. Alright, the timer, so I fully expect to get stung at least twice. Although, okay then. I don't know why they have a life type set. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy's just wasting pips at this point.
Excellent. But I can feel the disorder in Bumble's mind reasserting itself. We don't have long. These memories. Tessa's mind talisman can't see them through the jumble of thoughts. But if you photomance them, they become newer, clearer. Then she will be able to analyze them and tell us what they mean.
What seems to be a lion taking on mana?
This must be the man himself, the Golden Lion. It seems he is harnessing mana from the ground, perhaps from a monitoring station? I suspect this is the result of our tampering with Lemuria's placement. Mana is now plentiful, and the henchmen are rising up.
I don't know what the left one is. That one looks weird. Looks almost like a dolphin or seal rather than a cow.
And here is the Golden Lion reestablishing his dominance by defeating Dog Tracy. We must warn Tessa.
Yeah. Good boy.
Well, what did you learn? Dog Tracy. Of course. He's put away more gangsters than treats. Taking him out will earn the lion the respect of the rebellious gangs. That must mean Bumble set Tracy up earlier. When you spilled on the Golden Lion, you sent Tracy into a trap, didn't you? Thankfully, you got these mind photos. The last one shows the Golden Lion outside the Chatty Cafe. You head there. I'll lock up Bumbles and join you.
Oh boy. Let's hope we can rescue Dog Tracy in time.
You ready, wizard? Who knows what terrors await us inside? I sure don't.
Here we go.
Your invisible box can't hold me forever. Try mime.
Oh boy.
Crime Mime, I know your heart. You dress up and fight crime through understanding. Because no one ever understood you. Wait, that's me. Curses! His invisible barrier must be deflecting my mind talisman beam. We'll have to do it your way, wizard.
Alright, he is death type, so we're gonna bring converts. Let's see, that, bring that. Is death, so I definitely want a Dark Pact. It might be smart to bring a Purge, just in case, because he can just rack up a bunch of weaknesses. Let's see. Bring this. Screw it, another blade, just in case. If I don't play it right, I could end up dead pretty easily. I should probably let's cleanse charms, just in case. Also, I should set myth pimps rather than sitting on death ones. Let's see that. I'm not getting any of the spells that I want. Wait, he can add Juju, so as well as Dark Pact, so I have to be careful with my feints. And going second really sucks in this case. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I guess do that. If I have to, I can just Scarecrow, so... It's not using a Shadow Pit? Okay. In that case, I probably will just Scarecrow since that's an extra feint for me. Also, I'm probably gonna need it if he hits me with, like, something. Yeah, I think I have to. Oh, man. That's what I didn't want. Oh. If he hits me, I just die, don't I? Because that's double buffed. Like, I didn't even stand a chance. What on earth? Oh my goodness, I'm barely alive. Okay, this better full heal. Alright, minions are dead. Oh man, that was close. Alright, do that. Yeah, there's an extra buff for me also. Wait, no, it's not. Because the aura activates first, then the traps. Right. How many turns do I have? Okay. I don't think I care about minus 20. More than that. Okay, if he's getting rid of it though, yeah, then I don't care. Kind of annoying. That's gonna do like 20k probably just because of that one. Yeah. But now he doesn't have any pips, and I don't have any. Perfect. Oh man, that was close. I thought for sure I was dead to that goat monk, honestly, but then I remembered that they completely nerfed its damage.
Nice work, Junior, but I almost had him right where I wanted him. Yeah, almost. And who's this then?
I am that which frolics in the dark, that which labors in the labs, she who insists you take care of yourself. I am the...
No, wait, don't tell me. I'll get it. Clearly serve it, eh? Homemade mind talisman. So clever. Wind is blowing that way, and it's night. So... Tessa?
Yes, actually. I've been moonlighting as the Shadow, helping gangsters redeem their lost selves.
Sounds inefficient. I prefer to sock him on the jaw. Worked for Pips, Moolas, Flatfoot, Three-Face Numbers, and the rest.
Sounds ineffective. And you look exhausted. Let's get you back to the station. Find us there, wizard.
Alright. That guy dropped spell elements. That's a bit odd.
Hey there, Junior. You ready to bring down the Golden Lion? Good, because I have a clue. Crime Mime was invited to a party at Tamarin House. Let's go.
You're not going anywhere. You just escaped an invisible box. You're tired. You need rest. And dinner.
I'm always tired, Tessa. It never stops, you know. I foil one caper and another starts immediately. One boss down, another pops up. And the old bosses escape and start again. I never have a free moment. I haven't eaten dinner in weeks, but what else can I do? Let them run rampant?
You can try a different tactic. Try reaching out and making them part of the community you want to build. After all, we're stuck here together.
Fine. Then together, let's go to Tamarin House and see if the Golden Lion wants to roll over and play nice.
Alright. I'm actually wondering what I want to do for trying to max out these spellements, simply because there's no cantrip chests in Lemuria and Caramel, so trying to get them ranked up basically requires you to fight bosses. So that's no fun.
Who are you?
I am darkness. I am the night. I am here to listen about that deep well of sadness you have buried inside.
Sometimes I feel like I'm screaming and no one hears.
Think they're gonna be busy a while. Let's slip by, eh, Junior? Took you long enough to get inside. While I was waiting, I schmoozed up the partygoers about the Golden Lion. It's a veritable who's who of gangster heavyweights here, and they want to talk to me as much as they want a chocolate bar dipped in mayonnaise. But I did figure out 3 VIPs are holding court in the drawing room, the lounge, and the cellar. One must be the Golden Lion. Look around, Junior. Talk to people, pick up clues. Then, when you think you know which room he's in, go in after him. But choose carefully. Go into the wrong room, and you're picking a fight you don't need.
So yeah, this is actually something interesting that I haven't seen much. Well, there's nowhere else like it in Wizard 101. It's basically just a mystery. You have to figure out which room you need to go into.
If I were a secret gang boss, I'd be lurking where there are the fewest people.
Yeah, that doesn't help out much. At least on its own. So yeah, you can basically just talk to the party guests and get clues where the Golden Lion might be.
The Golden Lion? Mystery man he is. Even now, he's hiding in the shadows, avoiding the crowds.
And not much there. Actually, uh-oh. Did not want to do that, but now you can see what happens when you walk into the wrong room. Usually it's supposed to give a prompt. Let's see, get this, that. I just want to show off at least one of these. Okay, don't really care about a beguile. Although if you start spamming one, then probably. Okay, I can't target him. Let's just pass, because I can't do anything else. Now, if you were any other school, you do have to kind of be worried about your HP in here, but obviously I can just heal it all back in the fight. Let's see, I'm not getting a Shadow Pip for any of the spells that I want. Do I care about that a little bit? God damn. 1,000 damage a turn? Actually, don't know if that kills. I'm gonna buff up again. Just don't beguile me, please. Is he still alive? Just barely. Okay, well, where's my scarecrow? Don't you dare. Okay. That I don't care about. I was worried he was gonna beguile me with that. So yeah, that's what happens when you go into the wrong... Holy Death Giver Onyx. I'll take that with a smile. But, I mean, you can get some nice things from it. I already talked to you.
Person in the drawing room is all business. Just them and their associates allowed. They wouldn't let me in.
Alright, so it's probably not the drawing room then.
I'm off to the lounge. Shame I'll have to pass by that gloomy cellar. I'm afraid of the dark.
I knocked on the cellar, but someone shouted to leave them alone.
Also probably means it's not the cellar. I think there's one person up here.
I can't stand that lounge. Too many people. I can barely hear myself think. I'd retire to the drawing room, but the lights don't work.
Alright, so yeah, the correct answer, I believe, thought, going into here, go, am I perhaps dumb? I thought it was going into that top room. What else to interact with? How about I break it to... This should give a warning, right? Okay, if I try to go into the cellar and it doesn't let me, I may have to exit out of here. That's the cellar. It's the drawing room. I thought up there was the lounge, so why is it not letting me in? No, that's not it. Aw. Okay, I'm still in the command center. Team up. I'm gonna try leaving, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the top room up there. Isn't it? No. Oh, okay.
That ain't no golden lion, but it is mana. His mana source, in fact. This is what kept him in power all these years. It looks like he's drilled straight into the ground. Has there been mana down there all this time?
This wellspring must be from the world synthesizer. It feels like the harmonic gates, but more so. It feels real. We must investigate this, wizard.
Oh, Junior, hang on. You don't know what's down there. Just be careful. I'll keep watch up top. Tell me what you find.
Okay, I was ahead a step. I forgot that there was this part of the quest.
You hear that thrumming, wizard? It is faint, but nonetheless there. I feel it. Through this projection, deep into the void that is the true me. That is the world synthesizer blasting out life and mana to Lemuria. When the Golden Lion burrowed in, he gained access to powers long denied Heap. We can't go this way, so we'll have to push through the Guardians, see what we find.
Alright, well at least we found the main source of all this. Get rid of that. Now these guys are probably going to start spamming stuns at me, aren't they? Yep. Oh shoot. It's another death. Oh man. What's our strategy for with 2 deaths against him? That's gonna suck. Because we won't be able to do much damage against the lion, is the thing. No, I'm stunned. Go full Dragoon to try to avoid the stun. That could be fun. But yeah, we just need to keep the pressure on boss's lion. I should say, if we end up doing this. I'm hoping that we can get ideally a level 170 storm to just spam bats at the lion. That'll do the most. Actually, now that I think about it.
We're moving away from the synthesizer. The pulse is lessened slightly, but there is no doubt. They are changing me, drawing me, the true me, in. This must be why my presence is less caustic here. And this caused only by faint vibrations. What might the synthesizer itself do?
Actually, that reminds me. Do I have stun?
There, a monitoring station. And there, sadly, are its protectors.
I may have to go get stun blocks before we go into this fight, so... Assuming we actually get a third person for this. These guys are balanced, so hopefully I'm not as annoying. Ideally. If they start spamming judgments, then I'm gonna be mad. Or, not judgments, the 6-pip version of the judgments that place dispels. Although, now that I think about it, they can War Master. But they didn't. Okay. If we're doing this, I wonder if it's smarter for... If one of us spams just like low pip hits at the Fusa, and the other one just spams like, what's it? Ship of Fools, so that we can eventually take out the boss. Like the Power Draconian, maybe that's how we do it.
Quickly, to the station.
Because of the fact that the sap AoEs are completely avoided with the cheat, that might be our best bet.
Yes, this is just like the other stations. You know what to do, wizard. Generate the last attunement stone.
All right.
Apologies for the difficulties, my scion. Certain external schisms prevented me from finishing this test as I wanted. But then perhaps that is for the best. A hero can't just tread the beaten path. It takes a real completionist to make a world. That said, I realize now that some aspects of the spiral aren't worth preserving. Monsters and reprobates, degenerations of all the First World was. How can I be expected to rebuild it with them here? Thus, I've constructed this trash heap of the disposables, which I shall periodically expunge. Pay close attention to whatever you find here. To remake the First World, you must discern the reject stock. Reject stock? That is all these people were to him? I know they are not all heroes. But what might they have been were they not thrown away? Return to the others without me, wizard. I have much to consider.
So, you're the kid what arrested Bumbles. Saved Tracy and sent Prim Reaper crying to his daddy. Well, come over here. It's good to look at you.
You're the Golden Lion?
Who am I? Ain't you figured it out? I'm the source of all mana, the one-time secret king of Heap. I am the Golden Lion. Less than you were expecting, eh? Yeah, I'm used to getting no respect. You, lemurs, the bosses I uplifted, all of them are upstairs now, all waiting for me to reveal myself, all waiting to take their shot. How's that for gratitude? I built this city. I came here with nothing and gave them everything. And the first chance they get, they turn on me. Now my fuzzy little paws are tied. I got no real grudge against you. So consider this a warning. Get out before I take my shot.
Oh boy. Okay.
The Golden Lion is a lemur? Don't see many of them around here. But it figures that's how he got to the mana. Lemurs and their ancient secrets.
And it's no wonder he's so angry if he was shunned from Lemur Society. And now getting shunned again. Let's find him before he acts out.
I was gonna say, is he planning on taking out everyone here? All of his biggest competition? All in one room? Hey, welcome back
Stay
to
back.
Mysteria.
One push of a button, and I set off the biggest mana burn you ever seen. This whole house, and all those traitors.
Rover, and you're living in a tiny cage. Days are just beginning.
Everybody calm down. Lion, I get it. You're in pain. You've suffered ridicule, abandonment, isolation. Let us help you.
Help him? He's threatening us with a button. He's been a terror to this town since before there was a town. He's evil.
And we're not. So it shouldn't be hard for us to behave better. Talk to us, Lion.
We're beyond words. I've lived with these demons longer than you've been alive.
Then it's time we go in and clear them out. Mind Talisman, activate!
And so we go into the Golden Lion's mind. Good boy. Yeah, welcome back to Wisteria. Just black and white. Well, they haven't left, so...
Look at that stupid fur. What? Did you fall into a vat of banana pudding again? You're the worst. You'll never be a hierarch.
And you are too soft to survive the wildlands! Run, fuzzy thing! Run before we haunt you for sport! Ugh, what are those? Where are we? And what happened to the evil button of doom?
Mental demons, Lion's mind. Still there, I imagine. And if you want to stop the man from pressing it, stand back. Let the wizard and I handle this.
now we have the Shadow as an ally. I hope that this Death guy and Ice guy are both aggressive and not spam weaknesses and shields. 120 shadow damage, shadow minion, 2 shadow pimps attack. Well, if any one of them shields or weaknesses, I suppose I can try it out. Oh, he's buffing me. Okay, then. This makes this much easier. Okay, that's an aggressive ice type. Thank goodness. Oh, so that is a death. Oh no, that's a negative healing. Okay. I was hoping that was a dead zone, but apparently not. Okay. That's an ice blade, isn't it? Right? I just realized, yeah, this is the Xanadu theme. Hold on. I guess it kind of makes sense. Fighting against Medusa and now other people's brains. Alright, Shadow, let's see what you can do. Oh. Oh, okay, it summons just a shadow henchman. Okay, then. Thankfully, I probably... Oh, I see. It uses a Shadow Pimp. That's why I can't Call of Cthulhu now. Very strange. Okay, then.
You know, actually, Golden Fur is pretty unique. Everybody else is just jealous.
I only threaten people to feel big, because inside I feel really small.
I have no idea what's going on.
It's called psychology, Tracy. It's the scientific way to fight unwanted behavior. Now...
Ah, shoot. Well, it would seem... Yeah, we're gonna have to do this again, fortunately. But we do have a storm type at least. Okay, yeah. In that case, are we starting up? No, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the apostle. So yeah, with a death type, this'll be a bit easier to actually fight now. Oh, shoot. I mean, yeah. If I can quickly run to... Should really remember that I can loop back around with that. I need to go grab stun blocks, and I hope I'm not too slow for that. I got 50 seconds. Don't be too many people in the comments. Okay, I'm in an empty realm. Also, happy Halloween. Eerie April, I guess. Seconds. Let's Perfect. Made it just in time. So, this is gonna be fun, trying to fight the Fusa.
Whee!
I've already seen all this. The heck? What is this? Okay, he changed outfits. I'm like, why is... Wait, hold on. Who is this guy? Actually, who is this guy? Okay, no one's AoEing. I'm gonna have to buff up then. Oh, this could be really bad. Oh boy. This is gonna be rough if the storm... Why? I don't know why there's a very low storm level here. Actually, what are Victoria's stats? Because if she has like 50% Pierce, she's 170. 30% Pierce. She got... Merciless. So that's something. Actually, wait, this power Power Draconic only has fire resist. White Tiger has... Victoria is going to be our damage dealer for the Tiger, I suppose. What is Brandon doing? Guys, 96% accuracy. Did he just... Bruh. Will cast Frozen Kraken is actually really good here. That's actually insanely good here. I don't know how good Mass Feint is for this fight. Okay. Honestly, I'm surprised. Why did I do the least amount to the Green Power Dancer? Is Talon AFK? %, power good chance. What did I get myself into?
You know what this means, Power Grazers? It's Borgin time!
Okay, did Talon go AFK? I hope not.
Wee!
Borg mode.
This guy did not just leave. I hope he didn't just leave. Okay. I don't know what this guy is doing. Oh boy. I'm just gonna start up the fight. Oh, if this goes south, I'm gonna be so mad. I don't know what our storm is doing. I don't know how we got here, honestly. I'm just worried. I mean, even as a meat shield, at least it's something. But if he starts using AoEs, I'm gonna be mad. One pip. That's annoying. That's really annoying. That sucks. Can I take out one of them? Man, I need so damage. guess I can do that. She's got Northris. Okay then. How do I want to do this? Well, that sucks. I was hoping for 3 minutes. Guess that works. Frozen Kraken acting really hard here. Victoria, I'm gonna need you to hit. That's not a hit. It's not an AoE. Although true, I probably do kill the life guy at least. Also, these guys are ridiculously loud for no reason. I gotta think about this. Wait, that's 2 detonates. Hold on. Wild strategy. How do detonates affect the game? Okay, someone's gotta have something. Okay. Not what I was thinking of. I gotta wait for a little so. That actually killed. Okay. Actually, Mandar goes really good here. Arcanum. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be really rough. I can already tell. Especially if our storm guy doesn't know what he's doing. I'm praying. I am praying. Actually, wait, do I have some black cat treasure cards, so that'll help for accuracy at least. Get me those. Get a couple of those, I guess. Get some of those. They did not just start. Oh my goodness. Banshee actually goes really hard here. Let me get some other 1-pips. They did not just start up. Attenuate. Probably really good here. Okay, honestly, trying to mitigate their damage at the start, probably a pretty good idea. I'm just not gonna be doing like any damage to the minion is the thing. Which is gonna really suck. That's annoying. Oh no. Yeah, that's doing nothing. I really need Victoria to start throwing hits. How big were those? Only 15s. Ooh, that's not great. Although... if he's hitting himself... let's get rid of that. I actually beat the Power Draconians, accuracy debuff if I wanted, so that's good. That's awful. That's actually the worst. Yeah, the minus 15s. I should pack some shadow hits. Oh, I'm dumb. This would have been great to have. Yeah, she needs to be doing 3k every hit, basically. Close enough. Let's do that. Yeah, that guy's not going to be helpful at all, is he? wait, if we get hit by a raging bull, that could be really bad. Because I think that one also gives lowered accuracy. That's an odd shield. Actually, why didn't I do that? That's what I was worried about. Although I should probably do that as well, honestly. At least that's into a shield. Yeah, okay. What's that on? That's probably on the myth guy. It's not. Okay then. Minus 80 is ridiculous. 10%? 10%. Yeah. I might be able to get mine. I did. Okay, they have to hit this turn, okay. Ooh, wait, we get Power Stunner, don't we? I at least got a hit out, so that's good. No, we get hit next turn, okay. Ooh, man. Why he's buffing up. This is really close. I really don't know what the life guy's doing. What's that on? What's that on? Okay, he's dead. I don't mind if the shield flexes. At least we're putting in work. Damage on the Draconian I don't care about. Well, at least we've hit the If I can do 3k to the boss, then I'm on a clock, honestly. Yes. So, I have to... I basically have to want to diffuse the next turn. Unless, put in work. No, I think I have to. No, she lives. She definitely lives. Okay. That's not what I want. Perfect. Oh man. We're all working in tandem. This is really good. Okay. That will cast Kraken. No, not mandatory, is really good. Ooh. That attenuate did a lot, actually. Alright. Honestly, I'll take it. That's gonna be really good. Yeah. He's so close to dead. Those stun blocks, holy. I think yeah, we've definitely got this in the bag. No. Okay. How much is that healing? Okay, no, we can make that up. We can make that up. Dang, I guess I should have bansheed the boss. Wild. Oh. That took 800 damage. What? Okay. Actually, with Headless, that might actually kill him. Because it's going to be a powered up Headless. If that doesn't kill him, then the Empower will. I love exploiting the boss's weakness. While exploiting his own cheat. I can't believe we're already gonna get this much. Yeah, he's so dead to his own empower. Let's go! Excellent. Alright, let's see. Doing that. Can I gambit my own stun blocks? Actually, I hope not. At least now I don't have to be worried about like hitting every single turn. So now we can actually just focus on dealing good, consistent damage. So yeah, that's 4,000 damage right there. I'm gonna do 3k, that might actually be okay. Ooh, that's a really good Banshee. That's a really good Banshee. Oh, never mind. Maybe. Let's see, that's 85, 90%. Oh, I only have gotten Banshee out sooner. That sucks. That really sucks. Nuke his damage, and then nuke his healing. Oh, that's the PvP version. I mean, I know he can't hit light spells. I guess we'll see. Yeah, no healing, no damage. That. I probably should have drawn another stun. Well, no. Stun blocks at this point aren't really worth it. I don't know how many turns we have left on the detonates. But yeah, we so have this in the bag. There's no way that he can do 4,000 damage in 2 turns, even if he used 2 AoEs. We did it! We beat one of the hardest bosses. I better get fame from this. At least the amulet, surely.
Now my power is more like his shower was failing, if you get my drift. Or his drift. Let's get somewhere less pungent.
Alright, actually, I'm gonna be right back for a second. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, we got the a theme. Well, we gotta balance a theme, which you can see just how ridiculously strong it is. And this is the balanced version. Like 4 more damage just on the balanced version, if you had that. Oh my goodness, no accuracy, unfortunately. Well, it drops an amulet. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've shown amulets before. Okay.
Woof! That's right, I forgot. I live in a trash heap. Typical. Yes, thank you for saving me, so I can enjoy another day of this. And don't worry about Putty. I'll tell him I'm okay. No doubt he's worrying. His life would be utterly empty without me. Now shoo! I'm sure you've better things to do.
Okay, and with that, yeah, complete all side quests. Alright, back to what I was doing, which was fighting rumors. I gotta heal up, actually. So yeah, actually, what time is it now? 2. Right. I'm hoping I'll be able to get through the rest of Lemuria. I'd better. That attenuate helped out so much, because that's just more damage that he's taking. Holy. And that was essentially one useless leg. Although he did take a shadow pep for us. So that saved so much, actually. So if that was thrown at like one of the myth guys, that might have been the end. Okay. Fix all this. Get all of these out of here. Alright, let's try to do this again. Now without interruptions. Oh my goodness. Do all that. So if I do this turn 1, what happens? Do I just get the shadow minion? Okay then. And it doesn't even consume a shadow token. No, actually it doesn't eat my shadow meter. Not from what I can tell. I want to see what this shadow attack does now. Though none of those made his attack grow. Well, I played it, but I don't think that kills the minion. Actually, wait, do I get backlash? Well, no, I don't have those. no, does he do it beforehand? He's not attacking, so I don't know. I may experiment with that.
You know, actually...
Alright, we've seen all that. Let's actually get to stuff we haven't seen. Why are there...
I'll show them all! I'll build a better city than Telos. Out of trash and living refuse, I will construct a new empire of Lemuria. No matter who I have to bury under it.
Let's see. I add another blade. But I do actually want to see what the spell does. Why it's activating before the turn. That's strange to me. Because usually it's supposed to do it afterwards. Because you'll blade, it'll build up, and then it'll lay down another blade on top of that. Although hopefully I don't get nuked by whatever they're going to send. Yeah, because now it didn't do anything. Okay then. No way he's using wild volt.
What have I done? At what cost did I build my world? And how do I make it right?
There. We use the power of magic to turn demons into virtues.
And that's called psychology, you say? I could get used to this science stuff.
This is only the beginning. Now, let's get back to the real world.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know what that...
All I ever wanted was to show everyone I was worth something. But they shunned me, taunted me, mocked me, drove me to here. And I thought I saw a kindred spirit in this place. Figured we could make something of each other. Just needed a little discipline.
What you call discipline, others would call tyranny.
They ain't wrong. Look, I ain't gonna fight you. Lock me up. Lock up the bosses downstairs. I don't want to do this anymore. Take the mana, all of it. Use it to build a better city than I did.
A city of compassion, understanding, and redemption. Thanks, wizard. Stop by the station before you leave, yeah? We'll want to send you off.
Alright, I suppose we do have the last, Oh god, I'm blanking on what their names are. The synchronization stones? No, that's not it. I don't think. Oh, I guess it was say farewell to Heap.
I have been watching. May we speak on recent events?
Yeah, sure.
I am reminded of something you asked me back in Polaris. Why did I care about Lemuria? I had assumed the feeling came from the Old One. But he didn't care about Lemuria, or the First World, or any lofty ambition. In the end, it became his vanity project. It seems the Golden Lion followed a similar path. So then I am given to wonder, why did I care about Lemuria? Perhaps if I didn't inherit it from the Old One, I learned it from you. You help strangers. You redeem where others condemn. Why? Empathy, yes. That is why the Shadow was more effective than Dog Tracy. She didn't merely enforce. She took the time to understand. Perhaps we should invite them back to Quartermain's club, and at last use this stone to gain access to the world synthesizer.
Alright. Wait, no, that's back in Heap. Never mind, I was about to teleport back to Telos.
So get this, Junior. Tessa tells me gangsters have motives beyond arbitrarily inflicting pain? Crazy old world, huh? You did all right. Mana is as easy to get as a cold in winter. The big bosses are behind bars, the streets ain't clean, but they'll get there. We just need to find all the gangsters something more productive to do than walk around all day. But what's that? You want our help back in Telos? Sure, kid, it's the least we can do. But I've got one stop to make first. I'm meeting Tessa for dinner.
Oh boy.
So the stranger leaves Heap a little brighter than they found it. But their work is far from over. Even the brightest of lights still casts a shadow.
Come on, Tessa, get changed. We're gonna be late.
Yeah.
Yeah, be right there.
To Telos, then? Let's see if Quartermain is ready before finally opening the last harmonic gate.
It's been a while. Lemuria's been a long apart, no thanks to my own foolishness, I suppose. At least in some small part. Open the last gate. I'll say the hall is looking pretty good now. No cracked walls or anything.
Ha ha! You
Absolutely.
return with the last stone. The final adventure awaits. No new allies to join us on this grand escapade?
Yeah, we're here. Hold your horses. Oh, all right then.
We are the well-fed tick beneath the skin of crime. We are the air fresheners that mintify Heap. We are the Shadow and Dog Tracy.
Dog! You are what a dog is? But you are not a stinking, slavering, three-headed, cowardly scavenger of fetid wastes?
Thanks, pal. Back at you.
Ha ha! We have a mission to complete. To enter the very den of the Old One himself and recover the world synthesizer. Now, the wizard, lead the way to glory, to discovery, to adventure!
Alright. Now we finally get to discover the heart of Telos. Well, heart of Lemuria. I was about to check side quests, but I'm like, we just got the badge for that. Oh boy.
Ha-ha! Success! Onward and inward, friends!
We did it. The door is open. Can you feel the reverberations, wizard? I do. And I do mean I, not this projection. the true me, sitting now beyond the spiral. I am being called to this place.
Here we go.
Wow, that is a lot of crazy eyes.
Indeed. It is almost as though the Old One didn't want us finding this place.
Fie! What manner of shade is this? What specter comes to menace us now?
What? Can you see me?
Indeed. But what are you? There's no mind I can sense. No thought, no will. How do you exist at all?
The wizard, I take it this is the phantom that follows you? If so, we can discuss it later. Right now, we must fend off those crazy eyes!
As they all march forward, okay. Ooh, wait, no, actually, I probably want mass death trap. Because we're fighting storm guys, although they're shadow guys as well. Okay, 2 fires. That just probably means mantle and stun spam. I know the storm ones can cast enfeebles. 4,000. I think I can kill with that. Maybe. Just hoping. Also, that's a 45 blade. I should.
Just keep coming! The wizard, to me!
Let's hope they're not going to pull into another fight.
We can't stay here. We must find a way through these doors. One must hold the world synthesizer.
That's probably this one. Getting it open ain't no piece of cake, though, let me tell you. But I think I found something. Looks like some kind of recording.
Congratulations, my champion. You did it! By reaching this place, you've proven yourself a hero. One with the wisdom and skill to create a world. Almost. There's one aspect you can never possess. One ineffable quality that I've discovered through this experiment is truly essential. You are not me. You lack my vision, my clarity, my essential me-ness. Thus, you'll never be my sire, and can't fulfill my grand design. But no, this wasn't for nothing. You cultivated aspects I needed, traits I scanned at each station, and mapped to my true sire. He calibrates the world's synthesizer for its true purpose. Lemuria will end, the spiral too, and a better first world will emerge from their ashes.
So he's wacko. We gotta stop him somehow. Any ideas there, horse guy?
That's the Old One's plan revealed.
Ideas? My good detective. I am Stallion Quartermain. I have better than ideas. I have a plan. Those doors on either side of the hall, they must be amplification chambers, designed to augment and broadcast the world-rending waves.
Oh, indeed. Well noticed. You can tell by how the air pressure fluctuates between the synthesizer door and those. I should have realized.
Well, I am the template after all. Shadow, Solomon, Buck, Bantam, destroy those amplifiers. The wizard, you and your ghost back them up. Detective, stay on that door. Duck, You and Mandar keep these demon eyes off our backs.
Many an eye shall be poked this day, by Grum. Finish your tasks quickly, or there'll be none left for you.
Here we go. I'm actually close to another level up already. We're gonna hit 170 before Novus, jeez. Alright, into the base chamber. If I remember, I think this houses one of the...
What kind of crazy eye robots are those?
Evil Eyes. Brilliant name, really. Not as good as Lavagoonies, but decent. The wizard knows how to deal with them.
Good. You do that, wizard, while I figure out what this machine is.
Alright, that very evil eye, what does he have? Oh, faints, okay. In which case I should be fine with this hand. Very evil eye. I don't know. The old one. Automaton. Let's see. I don't like that they have higher Archmaster than me. So yeah, that guy just has a bunch of buff spells. What I'm hoping for is that he'll try to feint me, and then I can just capitalize off that. Although he has a lot of pips for that, so maybe not. Yeah, I feel as much. Yeah, I guess I have to do this. Just hope oh, that didn't do nearly enough. Oh, perfect. I'm pretty sure an Avenging Fossil kills with a plus 70. Yeah.
This machine is an acoustic channel designed to transmit and amplify the strangelets in these sound waves.
Obviously. That's how they push the world synthesizer pulses through the void beyond Lemuria. We use a similar method for jungle drum jams.
I'll take your word for it. If I block this off, I might buy time to shut this amplifier down. You two get going.
All these eye things. Crazy eyes, evil eyes, demon eyes. They stink, wizard!
They're stink eyes!
This guy gets it, wizard. He understands the way of heroic taunting.
You might say I'm the ghost who mocks.
I might indeed. Now go thrash those stink eyes while I deal with the acoustic channel.
Okay, what sucks about these guys is that they spam Dispel, so we're gonna have to be careful. Doesn't help that the final boss is a minion of it as well. But we go first, so that's to our benefit. I just have to go first for the boss. If they don't spam Dispels, I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, Lelouch. other guy. Okay, I don't care about that. I could do a lot about this, though, depending on what I get. Balance and storm, okay. Do we think an avenging fossil kills? Surely. Super crit, no. Actually crit. Oh my goodness. What? This is ridiculous. I just have to pass until I get it. Because... yeah. I can't risk using any of my death spells because otherwise... if they use it and I don't have some way to get rid of it, like, it just gets buried. I can use runes at least. So, only he can dispel. Okay, thank goodness. I can't believe they crit blocked all of my attacks. That's ridiculous. And again, it's crit block. Well, not crit blocked. I just missed the crit. That's insane.
Can't disable the channel. Best I can do is obstruct it. You've got to finish this alone, wizard.
Not alone. I will be with you.
Seriously, though, was he always following you? That's weird.
Alright. This next boss.
What is happening now?
I understand your disappointment. You're a hero, destined to save and remake the world. But this world is just a prototype. It is meant to be improved upon, advanced, then discarded. Please walk away, enjoy your last moments. Leave Lemuria to its fate.
I don't see a channel here. I think this machine man must be the last component to the amplifier. Destroy it, wizard.
Alright, this guy, what does he have? He got Winged Sorrow. Well, he does have Grim Reader as well, but that's 2 minus 25s. So I don't know how effective a Dark Pact will be. Like another Death Blade. I may want to hang on to something. Oh no. I do have to worry about the Stink Eye, but I don't think I have to worry that much. Especially since I'm going first, so I have all the time in the world to react to it. Rather than getting blindsided by it. The turn I go to hit. Now, darn. So this guy actually drops only the Merciless deck from here. Which, looking at it, gives a solid crane card. Fortunately, it's a tier slot, which isn't great for me. Do that. Also, don't like that he has mana burn. Is that a death bubble? That is a dead zone. Okay. What can he do? What can he do? He can empower? I don't think he would do that. Not this turn. No way. Okay, so I'm probably gonna feint then. And with that bubble, I can probably kill next turn. Especially if he's not going to do anything. Can I get the deck first run? That would be perfect if I could. Merciless fire deck.
I
Darn.
feel suddenly empty.
Wizard, you did it! The pulses have stopped! Where did your ghost friend go?
I'm right here. You can't see me? Why can't you see me? Oh, yes, of course. The world's synthesizer pulses have ceased. It was designed to extract, then synthesize, to make something from nothing. It pulls me into the spiral and makes me, me.
Doesn't matter. Sorry, ghost guy. Bigger fish. Bantam and I will break this place down beyond repair. Wizard, report back to Quartermain.
Don't end up hurting Zine. All this. Edges. Alright, so yeah, that guy drops the deck, which unfortunately gives a tier jewel slot. It isn't great at this point, however, I actually wondering if crafting it would be better than allocate. Then I think you can make it so that it's a triangle slot. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what I actually need in terms of stats, to be fair.
Take that, eye monster! Ah, the wizard, you're back. Tracy is still working on the door.
Yes! Blasted wires.
Duck and Mandar are dealing with the eyes.
A sporting effort, but I'm afraid I can only give you the bronze.
I haven't heard from Shadow or Crane. Go check on them in the other amplification chamber.
Alright. I forget where the treble chamber leads.
Ah, it is they who dance upon their enemy's defeat. They who play with a full deck, and the ghost that walks at their side.
I call myself Dasein.
A fitting name. But what do you call those?
Uh-oh.
Because Crane called them Malagast. We bested one, Solomon ran ahead in quite a fury. Then more appeared. They're all yours.
Are these aggressive ices, or... No, they're... well... They got Legion Shield. So that's gonna be something to contend with. Might have to pack a couple of buffs for these guys, just in case. At least I go first. But yeah, welcome back, Malagasts. And now we see these things are creations of the old one. I'm definitely gonna make 2 buffs for this. Can Frost Giant, can't Hands of Lemuria, I don't really care about. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. stunned, I can't do anything. No, I got 85% accuracy, but I got 46 bonus accuracy, so... Actually, thinking about it that way, I can probably, with the gear that I have, I can stand to use triangle slot, just because I have so much residual accuracy. Pretty sure. Okay, well, no, it's only one condition. Huh. I'll have to look at that. Because, I mean, I only need 20 accuracy, so I got 100% accuracy with shadow spells.
Quickly, we must block the...
Block the acoustic channel, I know. I read Buck's mind from here. The man thinks loudly. I'll deal with it. You find Crane.
Actually, look at my equipment. That's got a square socket. That's a pip one. That has nothing. Ring has nothing. Deck is running accuracy. I mean, if I lose 13% accuracy, though I have 5% on my pet, 41 goes down to what, 30, 25? 27, 28,
It would appear that Lucian wasn't entirely false, Wizard. The Malagath was indeed a fabrication of the old judge.
Some unfinished experiment? A new guardian for his monitoring stations, perhaps?
It matters not, gentle Wraith. If one can fall, then they all can fall. But yes, Wizard, you are right. I will manipulate this machine. You defend me while I do.
Alright. This guy. Death guy does have Beguile. Okay, I go first. That's all I cared about. If I got Beguiled going second, that would suck. Especially like the round I go to hit him. One time where I don't want Legion Shields, because that means I'm not. Alright. Gives me another turn to buff. They can't hit me. That's a waste. Actually, wait, no, hold on. I used my turn first. I've been fighting other bosses so much that they have the other version of Snow Angel that I almost expected to be a gigantic hit, so when I see 32, I laugh at it.
Quickly now, friend, to the final chamber with you. Destroy this demoniacal contrivance.
Lemuria is not a natural thing. It's a corruption of the spiral, which itself is a corruption of the first world. That is the world you must save, hero. And to do that, all that is required of you is that you step aside.
Wrong. Heroes do not allow such destruction. They fight against it. Don't we, Wizard?
Alright, so this guy is very similar to the Manders, so be careful. I almost want to bring a wand hit, but I probably don't need it. Screw it. Just in case. Because what he's got Tower Shield, he's got Legion Shield, which are the two big annoyances. Doesn't grant Phoenix, which gives him a shield. Just another one to stack on top. Yup. So, in that case, I have to punch through it. Unfortunately, it gives him 2 turns to avoid or shoot. Yeah. That really sucks. I think with my Pierce, I can still kill the Alabast. Boss, however. Oh, of course he crit blocks. I'll have to see what he does next. I don't care about that shield, though. I can do 3k with... Oh, that's ice type. Well, if need be, I have one hit, so... Yeah, since we used a wand to... Wow, I say that as if we didn't just do it. Those look pretty cool.
No doubt I am rendered once more invisible. But you realize what this means, right, wizard? The world synthesizer can make me real. A truly, actual, physical something in the spiral. I can exist, wizard. I can be. Naturally, of course, we must stop the old one's scion first. But after...
Wizard, we're good here. Go check on Quartermain and Tracy. Hurry!
I hope it doesn't... From what the old one was saying, remake the spiral. Hopefully that isn't required. Alright, but we're approaching the end of Lemuria. It may just have a farming stream afterwards. Better I call it early and do it off screen? I don't know. Because I think we've got basically 2 fights left. Maybe. So we don't have to some other mob fight.
The amplifiers are down! Ha ha! Tracy, how goes that door?
Just about. Yeah, got it.
Well Done, chum. Help Duck and Mandar until the others return, then get back to the Hall of Heroes. We'll find you there. But first, what say we end the Old One's madness for good? Eh, the wizard?
Here we go. The Scion's Chamber. I'm not full HP. Hopefully I won't need it, although I'm pretty sure this guy hits kinda hard.
Well, that just fits, doesn't it? The Scion of the Old One is nothing but the ancient demiurge himself.
Not him, exactly, but close enough. I am his will made manifest, the fruits of centuries of labor, and the savior of the true world. I am what you, Quartermain, could never be, and you, human, could never understand. And you... Actually, I don't know what you are.
I was you. Once, but no more. You are the product of messianic experiments, a thing of vanity and evil. You must be stopped.
What the fellow means is... Have at you, fiend!
Alright, Scion of the Old One. What we've got here is a star boss, which doesn't have star spells. Well, I should say he's got brace, he's got tower shields, he's got weaknesses. He's also got pierces and stuns, but those are less impactful. Ooh, he does have Earthquake, though, which we haven't seen for a while. He's got Gaze of Fate, which kicks bubbles, so that's annoying. He doesn't have anything to remove traps, which I may rely on for this. But then his minion, let's see, it's just Myth. He also has Earthquake and Medusa. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have to not rely on those too much. Faint stack, maybe less. We've got Quartermain in our hand. This is double pip game is insane. Let's see. That should be good, I think. Actually. Do I have some Pierce TC? Yeah. I probably won't need much. I honestly probably don't even need the Pierce TCs, let's be honest. Then we'll just bring a Dark Pact just in case of weaknesses. It's probably more than I need, but we'll see. Yeah, do that. Actually, well, I guess he does have Spiel. Right? So if I get unlucky, that could be good to have. Also, this guy, he drops the Merciless Hat. I know for certain. I don't know why I have that. That, since I don't have an enchant. Yeah, he drops the hat and I believe the wand, right? Yeah, the hat and the wand, that's it. So this guy is really good to farm for some starting gear. This is like basically the quintessential guy. Still it's away from Shadow Pip. I'm gonna hope I don't get hit by a Medusa, please. Can you Earthquake? That would be good. Damn it, okay. He's got some nasty buffs on him. Depending on what he hits me with, I may have to hit him very soon. Because yeah, if that's doing 1,800. He's got Judgment. That Star School, that's gonna do so much, because that's every buff on him. And he's doing like 450 ahead. Yeah, okay. And I'm stunned for 2 turns. Better. Yeah, what the hell? I have to get rid of that, get rid of that. If he hits me with a Shadow Pip, it's over. Does he have 4 pip? I mean, even a 6 pip would kill me. If he somehow doesn't kill me with a 6 pip, like I actually need him to pass this turn. Oh my goodness. Does Scion have Earthquake? He does. Yeah, I have to do that. Next to Scion. Scion resistance myth damage, okay. I was gonna say, did they give me a stallion before resistance balance? No. Ooh, that was close. Let me guess, 2.5k? 3.6! Okay. That didn't place anything. He's got no pips. Ow. I could definitely kill him with a scarecrow next turn, so... If I don't crit, surely a stallion kills. Thank you. Actually, I may have to buff up the stallion if it doesn't. I mean, he has death boost, so... Yeah.
How? I am heroism personified. The legend of the Scion made manifest. What are you?
The true Scion. In the end, old one, you are nothing but a relic. Ha, I believe. Ha.
Ha ha, indeed. A fine ride chest, Ghost Fellow. But now we must deal with the world synthesizer. This seems to be the key component. There we go. Egad, the wizard. Your friend is gone. Ah, just invisible, eh? I knew a fellow like that once. At any rate, let's get this blasted contraption back to the Hall of Heroes and figure out what to do with it.
Well, we've stopped the end of the spiral. Didn't get any gear pieces, though. Back to the Hall of Heroes. Actually, may want to heal up a bit. Clear out my inventory a little bit. So yeah, Fire Deck gives Buck Gordon 50% of a non-fire blade to a blade. Don't really need the Merciless deck. Daunting. Freezer. Magician's Life Boots. How does the Founder's Staff compare? Yeah, no. Never mind. I might hold on to the Merciless Balance thing just because it's so good, and it's so hard to get those bloody things. Storm Talisman doesn't give anything. Oh yeah, I have all to get rid of those. mostly going to be used for if I want to do storm weaving or stuff like that. Giver, death boon, death dealer, death giver. So if I wanted, I could give him pain bringer. I even have pain bringer. Spell proof. I can't yet give storm sniper. It's not any of the ones that are grayed out, is it? No. It's not the... Yeah, I would probably want spell proof, honestly. Well, no, because if I wanted to go storm, then I would need Painbringer. Ah, well. Might be another pack to make.
These pulses. Is the world synthesizer active again? Why?
We've set it up in the next room. Haha! Now, come here. We have much to discuss. My compatriots and I, well, we've been mulling this synthesizer, what's it? And we've come to a decision. We can't let you destroy it. Now, don't get excited. There's nothing nefarious afoot. No underhanded turncoating, what have you.
But we got to figuring this gizmo here can remake worlds. There's an opportunity in that we can't just throw away, yeah?
The old judge used it to make Lemuria, but he made it falsely, nested with corruption and deceit. We could remove those qualities.
Indeed, we must. If we are heroes, is not our highest calling to save the world? Well, the world's greatest enemy is itself.
And moths. Weak, dishonorable moths.
Well, I don't know about that. We should be making a more open world where nobody needs to become a villain just to survive.
Or an outcast because of archaic rules. Rules that we can simply erase with a snap of our fingers.
But you can't. You haven't the right to undo a whole world.
Not undoing, redoing. This time without violence, without ritual, without the old one. It's what we're made for. It's our destiny.
Ha-ha! A world of strength and intelligence, of empathy and rejection of evil, of inclusion and no moths. Lemuria will be perfect! Just leave it to us!
Oh boy. I'll notice the challenge mode symbol here. Into the world, synthesizer. It's mass death trap even useful.
Does dear man know what he's doing now?
Yes, of course. I think.
None of you know what you're doing. You can't reject and erase identities that aren't your own. You would erase each other. The barbarian has little time for the empath. The outcast defended by the bantam would be the detective's criminals. This isn't heroism. It's vanity. The way of the old one, the wrong way. And if you won't stop, we will stop you.
Welcome to the most interesting fight in the game, where you have to fight 8 enemies at once. So, for this, I'll say, Virulence is definitely going to be a must-have. I'm going to need some more blades, probably both Avenging Fossils. Ship of Fools, definitely. Let's see. Definitely gonna need more of those. I might pack a reshuffle just in case. Okay, let's see. Those won't do. I think that's enough. So I know they're listed as bosses. They do have a lot lower HP, at least for the standard version, but holy hell. Welcome to the 8v1. Oh, I don't have death pips allocated. So basically how this will all work, you have to take out one side at a time, in essence. And one side moves at a time. Man, I want some more fights like ones, but holy hell. There is, in fact, a harder version of this for challenge mode, and it gets kind of insane. Okay, I don't yet have that. Okay, so yeah, obviously for AoEs, we have to select which side. I want to take out this side first, because we don't have death resistance. But I really need to pull my... Oh, that's annoying. That's actually really annoying, because that means Stallion probably lose. Okay, Life Dispel I don't much care for. I don't know if I can kill those guys. Okay, so I may want to set up a death trap then on that side. But yeah, turns move at half speed for this. One thing I worry about is like any weaknesses or shields that come to this. Up. I think what I'm gonna do is Ship of Fools that side, and then next turn I might have to take a swallow, to hopefully take out Quartermain or anyone else that lived. I think I still have my aura up, right? Yeah, they're still up. Okay. Stallion Quartermain's still up. Never mind, I guess I'm stunned. That really sucks. Okay. Jesus Christ. So I mean, like, I have to pass. I'm stunned. No, I don't think an Avenging Fossil even lets me, with Dark Pact even lets me go. But I can definitely take out most of them with that. Assuming that I actually hit. Okay. Alright, so please crit on Duck Savage. Oh my goodness. That's the one person I can survive. Still, that's 2 down, at least. I'll definitely have Lulu up in a turn, I think. Yeah, okay. So with this, I can probably Lulu the left side, have them take it all out, because I can double blade them that time, and they've still got that trap on them. So even with the, I would imagine the Shadow has, actually does the Shadow have death resist? No resistance, but she does have bad juju, so it's actually, I'm kind of glad that I brought okay. Now we have to think about setting balance pip soon. Well, maybe not. No, I should probably oh. Good, just not steal him. Thank goodness. Okay. That. I can probably Lulu this side, and I should be good. Just worried about Solomon's resist combo. Never mind. Alright, just down to those 2 now. I should have set a death pin. Is that another shield? Yeah, I just have to pass. Wait, do dots last twice as long? Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, in which case now I actually do have to set a balance pip. This, at least with that I get 2 attempts, basically. Let's go.
Why are you fighting us, the wizard? Together we could make a world without conflict, without war, without darkness.
A world without agency. I have learned from watching all of you that existence requires purpose, and helping others is the highest of purposes. But you could all learn from the wizard, the true Scion, who did not erase the evil of shadow, but reconciled it with light.
I heard about that in my travels. Saw a lot of pain. Saw a lot of misery. But I also saw hope in the form of a wizard who just never gives up.
This discussion could be getting moot. The synthesizer's acting up.
It has shifted function. This is not synthesis. It is sampling. The mode to rend worlds. It must be stopped.
Egad, he did it! He stopped the machine. That incisive ethereal fellow may have saved us all.
Bit humbling, ain't it? Come on, let's get out of here.
All right in there, design. Alright, so I actually want to see, because these guys usually are supposed to drop the merciless here for the rest of the stuff. Magicians, magicians, magicians. Level end. Merciless fire thing? Wait, huh? Wait, do these guys drop all of the merciless gear? In which case I don't even need to farm power Draconian then, but I don't know what the drop rates are. I was getting one merciless piece almost every run. Let me look at this. Yeah, merciless storm boots. Level fire theme. Merciless boots. Merciless decks. So that too may also. Let's see, boots. Merciless storm hats. Yep. Merciless robes. Merciless ring. What about the wand? Merciless ring. Merciless amulets. Merciless death talisman. This thing. Let's see. Less HP. More resist. Pip conversion. Less crit block. Anyways. Yes, merciless wands. These ones are kinda amazing. Like 8 pierce, 27 damage. No shadow pimp rating. That's going to fall by the wayside now. Storm damage. So yeah, if this guy drops all the merciless gear, I might have to look into that. It's gonna be rough trying to find teams for it, because I figured he would just have like the robe, the boots, the ring, and I was gonna say the deck, the athame, the amulets, and hat, wand were all taken. I figured, yeah, this was robe, boots.
Ladies, gentlemen, Manda. I think today we just received an object lesson in that very trait we were meant to exemplify.
Indeed, in his sacrifice, the strange specter shamed us for our inadequacies and made plain our follies.
We overreached, fought our friends. Chalk it up to generations of programming to use that synthesizer. Chalk it up to arrogance.
The shadow knows what you mean. We slipped, and this nothing, hardly nothing. This Dasein, is it? He paid the price.
Thus we shall atone, maintain this alliance. For Lemuria, for the spiral at large, we shall become the League of Exemplary Personages!
Our first mission is the destruction of the world's synthesizer, a task we should outsource since we clearly cannot be trusted.
Right. Junior, here, take the widget. Take it far away, to whoever can junk it for us.
Well, off to back to the Arcana.
Wizard, you have the world synthesizer. Let me take a look at it. I find this intriguing. The device appears almost musical in nature. You should take it to our resident musicologist for dismantling then. Malworth is in his office.
Alright. Yeah, Cosmic Completionist. Complete all quests in Lemuria. Yeah.
Ah, wizard! What have you brought for me today? A world synthesizer, eh? I see, I see. Interesting device, yeah? Oh, my shock face! Wizard, unless my musicology is off, I think this machine is designed to play the song of creation! Ah, the old one. He was a crafty fellow, no? This synthesizer generates and remixes the exact notes necessary to modify and create worlds. Now, how to dismantle it? Let's see. Do for me a favor and grab the tuning fork over there, yeah? Never mind, I just hit it with the hammer. It seems to have worked. No more world synthesizer.
What have you done?
I never knew the old one had such musicological talent. Why would he keep it secret? Oh, I see. So then, the Grand Summit, all his talk of peace, was just to get back here to his Lemuria experiment. I must think.
So we're going back to Sybil.
I genuinely believed in the old one's dream of peace. I thought he wanted to put an end to all the violence. Some spy I am. So I wonder, if he knew the synthesizer was running down, that Lemuria was dying, could he not have just been trying to save it? Time changes us, wizard. And the nothing which took his form did feel guilt. Maybe it was the old ones after all. I guess we shall never know. The both of them are gone.
Nobody is ever gone. Matter is passed on to new life. Memories become grains in the sands of time, and even nothingness itself is reborn.
Well said, sleepy-faced tree-person. Perhaps in some way, the nothing... Wait, wizard, out there! I think I see something.
Wizard, that strange something outside. I think it is changing, splintering. Look at it. Oh, my shock face. What did we just see? That black hole leads to the greater spiral. And now pieces of that something have... I think this is one of the rare events that is beyond the scope of musicology. We must consult an expert in all things astrological. Talk to Scholar Keyburn in his office. I will stay and keep an eye on this thing.
Oh boy. So, I didn't realize you could look at the root system down there. What is going on? So now what is that thing sending its pieces into the abyss? I mean, I know, but... Alright, Kyburn.
Oh, wizard! I'm glad you're here. I need a second opinion. Does space smell funny to you? Not always, of course, but in like the last few minutes. What? There was a thing outside that shot other things into the spiral. Oh, what kind of thing was it? Well, never mind. I have a machine that can scan it and tell me. It's the stellarameter over there. Go push the button. Let's see what it does. So that's what it does. Huh. I never used it before. Just pulled it out of storage. Let's see what it says about your space thing. The thing outside is composed of music and nothing. Nothing can be made out of nothing. Stupid machine. No wonder I never unpacked you. What do you mean that makes sense, wizard? Never mind, I'll go see for myself. Just let me grab the stellarameter and I'll meet you out there.
So that is design. What did we unleash by breaking the world synthesizer? Oh boy. Oh boy, Novus badges. Oh, we're gonna be working on Novus. This is basically all the prequest to Novus.
So, Herr Kübern doesn't know what our mysterious thing is either. But you think it was made by the world synthesizer? Musik und nothing. Yeah, that tracks. Your nothing friend was absorbed into the machine that warps the song of creation after all.
What? That thing out there is made of nothing? The nothing? From the world synthesizer? It's a world made of the nothing?
I think we should call it Novus, because it is something truly new, yeah?
It's not new. We studied it. A void that should have consumed and canceled out reality, but didn't. Perhaps because it didn't know about reality. Until now. It's okay. It's okay. Stop panicking. I think my stellarameter can find out where it went and send you there. Yes, you, wizard. You met this thing, invited it in, made friends. Now come use the stellarameter to find out where it went.
Oh boy.
Take this stellar communicator to talk to me through my universal pad doohickey here. Now, hold on. Stellarameter travel is discombobulating.
Here we go. Welcome to Novus. Or at least what it, as it currently is. I will say this is probably my favorite world in the game.
Wizard! Wizard! Are you there? Is this stellar communicator working? Did the stellarameter zap you into an empty sky? Are you falling? No? Good. What are you seeing? An incomplete world? Checkerboards? That doesn't make any sense. What else? Beams of energy flying off into the sky. Oh my, those sound like ley lines. Visible ley lines connecting this world to... What? There's a creature? A living creature? Is it friendly? Does it talk? Does it have teeth? Friendliness is inversely proportional to tooth sharpness. Ugh, that sounded unfriendly.
Alright, the first boss in Novus, the Unformed Beast. Let me take a quick look at this thing. This starts where enemies have universal resistance, in this case 36%. Let's see. Unformed Beast will give a wizard and itself one of the following spells that matches the wizard's school and the school pips required to cast. At the end of every 2 rounds, Unformed Beast will cast one of the following spells: Balance Blade, Death Shield, Fire Shield, Snow Shield, Wraith Shield, Life Shield, or Storm Shield. That's annoying. let's see. Power current, Grendel. He's got Grendel's amends. Are you joking? He's also got stuns. Let me look at this. I'm gonna want single target hits. Also gonna want to set Storm Mastery. I also want to bring some shatters. Well, if it's only one. Oh, whoops. Let's see. What I want is that, and what else? What else? So, yeah, where's Grim Reaper? There it is. Here we go.
Try this.
Outside? Well, let's look at this. A new Gravestorm spell. And of course, it's gonna stun me. Also, the Novus combat is really good. Novus combat. That's a minus 30. That is our new Novus spell. Let's actually start laying down some things on it. Okay, that's a balance plate. Where is my Shadow Pips? It's not a death shield. He doesn't have Storm Pip set, so he can't Wave Storm. Oh. I wanna hit him with the Grim Reader. I was like, I got a lot of buffs on him. Hoping I can just punch through this resist. This is one of the other Novus spells. Right when it was like to be a real cool.
cleanse the schools of magic. How? My stellarameter readings are... Ah, Spark!
Wizard, I am here. I am forming.
I think you should come back before more laws of magic and reason are distorted around you. But I don't know how. My machine is just... Oh, there's a world door now? Ah! More sparks!
Oh, Wizard, komm back in. Tut the Arcanum. Nun. Fire! Everywhere! On fire!
What on earth is going on? God, I love Novus. Well, the Arcanum isn't on fire from here.
Wizard, we were having the trouble with Cuburn's machine, so I tried to fix them with musicology and, well, you know how that goes. Boom! Tell us about Novus. What is it like? Did you find Dasein? What are the splinters it fired into the spiral?
Yes, the splinters. We've been receiving reports from agents on many worlds. From Marleybone, Mirage, Polaris, Darkmoor, Caramel, and more. Of strange rocks appearing in the sky. From what Malwerf tells me, this was right around the time you saw Novus generate fragments of itself.
We have to find out what these things are before everybody panics. Or everything is warped around them and we're all destroyed!
Indeed. If this world can twist the laws of magic, its influence is worrying. We need you to reach one of these Novus shards and gauge its effect. Unfortunately, most of the worlds where shards have appeared close their ports. But Scholar Kizma has an idea I believe has merit. If this world is your friend, you are the obvious choice to reach out to it. So we are promoting you to Executive Liaison. Now, speak to Kizma.
Alright. So yeah, the Novus spell that we've gotten is Grave Storm. Probably seen it a couple of times in my hand, actually. Now that we have it, I'm probably going to end up upgrading it. So what this does, gambits 3 weaknesses for 65 Storm Blades. So this is where spell weaving is really going to come into effect. Especially if I can get, like, good storm damage. I could probably run that over death. But we'll see about that. Would also require the accuracy to cast all that.
Wizard, have you heard of the land of Kathmandu? No, I did not think so. It is reclusive by nature, but nestled in the outer reaches of Mushu is a realm originally settled by cats, and home to an ancient monastic order. Long contested by Mushu, Mirage, Raja, and others, Kathmandu is no stranger to trouble. And now it is host to one of Novus' shards. There is no world door there. But you are acquainted with Emperor Yoshihito, no? Speak to him in his Jade Palace. Convince him to take you to Kathmandu. Find a way to the shard that floats over its peaks and discover what precisely it is doing there.
Alright. That we have officially started Novus. Obviously, I've got my work cut out for me trying to get Merciless gear. I don't know what the drop rates are for it in the main, well, I guess the Hall of Heroes fight. But yeah. With that, I actually do want to head back. I don't know if I have any, Tree of Strife cards. I'll probably be adding that to my hand after a little bit. But something that we can add is... Let's see, where is it? We have a death, actually. Got 2 groups, so might as well add those. Pirate, Scarecrow, Skeleton Pirate. at these. Deadly Depths. This is the ice spell from Novus. And obviously, we don't need training points in order to get it. We can just learn it. So, what this does, it's for ice damage, not too different from base, honestly. And it clears blades for storm weaknesses. This will actually become an extremely helpful card a little bit later. But heck with it, I kind of want to show what it does just now. So I'm going to set it to ice. So yeah, obviously, actually if I want to show off what it does, other things of this. So Gravestorm obviously costs a Storm Pip in order to use. So basically it moves forward in the triangle, in the school wheel. Let's see. Take Deadly Depths. And what I want to do is go over to Unicorn Way, go use this. Obviously I don't have Ice Mastery, so I'm going to have at least one Ice Pip and one Death Pip in order to cast it, so I'll have to set Death Pips afterwards. What's my universal damage? 22%? Would be better. But yeah, if you've seen Gravestorm, you've seen, what's it? Why am I blanking on it? Scales of Destiny, which was the one triple hit you saw. Now I want to show off this. This is probably, what's it? Why am I blanking on the spell name? Dang. Deadly Depths probably has one of the coolest animations in terms of a spell. I really want to try it out. So why not? However, something that will be changing. Gotta set Death Pip right. With a lot of these, most enemies just have like basic spells. You have to kind of keep track of what spell versions they have. There's gonna be a lot more of that because now enemies start getting PvP versions of spells. So, especially when like fighting ice types, you have to worry about setting up blades. So yeah. But yeah, that's definitely something to be worried about. Also, everything starts having universal resistance. Or at least most things. Anyways. But yeah. Any ice types you have to be worried about blading against because they're basically custom built for countering blades. Death, I guess, has to worry about Myth because they counter weaknesses. Basically just remember the weapon triangle, Jesus Christ. The school wheel system, and you should be good. So yeah, now instead of placing traps against myths, we want to place traps against ices, because otherwise they just get removed. So yeah. I think with that, I'm probably gonna call it, because it's practically time for me. But yeah, hopefully next time I will have both the Atavistic Wand that I'm missing from my death. If I can get the full set of that, that'll be perfect. As well as most, if not all, of the Merciless gear. Though that's a stretch, I'll be honest. So, yeah. Until next time, I think. I got my work cut out for me, holy. As well as, what? Something else. Hopefully I'll be able to work even more on Avalon spells. If I can max out Dr. Vaughn's, that would be great. So yeah, I got all that to do, so until next time.